Debbie, there's something kind of sensitive I think we need to talk about.
What is it?
When Grace called me, she said she was a little concerned about Susanna's birthday party.
Yeah, well, she should be worried because nobody is going to keep me away from my daughter on her birthday. I'm coming and taking her, and they can call the cops if they want.
Grace told me she tried to get in touch with you a couple times since you've talked. She said she thinks this needs to be worked out before Saturday.
Yeah,
so
well, I don't have anything more to say to her. I am Susanna's mother, and they cannot keep me away from her on her birthday.
I can see how important this is for you, Debbie. You know, if it were me and my daughter, I think I'd feel the same way, but I think there's a way for us to figure this out so that you don't get a ride in the back of a cop car. I don't think that's going to be good for you or for Susanna.
Whose side are you on?
Yours. Look, let's chill out just a little bit. I need to understand this a little bit first. Then we can take a look at all the options and you'll decide what to do or what not to do. It's up to you, okay?
Debbie, sweetie, just calm down just a little.
Grace told me a little bit about what happened over the phone. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Everyone has a different perspective.
I thought we had it all worked out, and then the rules got changed on me. I already talked to Grace about going to Susanna's birthday party, and she said it was okay. I asked Susanna what she wanted for her birthday. She wants a bike. I've been saving, and Besmart has some really nice bikes. So I told Susanna I would come and take her so she could pick one out. Oh, but Grace said no, that I couldn't take Susanna away from the foster home unless it was supervised, and that couldn't be arranged on such short notice. What the hell does she think I'm going to do, abuse her? I am not going to let Susanna down, and that is Grace's fault if it happens.
Wow. Okay. So you felt you had an agreement with Grace, and then the rug got pulled. You made a promise to Susanna, and it's important for you to keep that promise. That's a value of yours, isn't it, Debbie? To follow through with your word, to keep your word.
Yes. Grace broke her promise, and I am not breaking mine to Susanna. That's not the way I am.
Okay. Ralph, have you ever gotten into trouble with Debbie for breaking a promise?
Yeah, you could say that.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Okay. I think it was a couple months ago. Debbie asked me to take some clothes to Joaquin at the detention center. She was working, it was a Saturday, so I said, yeah. And I slept later than I usually do, and so by the time she got home, I hadn't gone. Mm-hmm. She blew, just like that, pow. She cursed me out. It was a big, nasty fight.
Is that about how it happened, Debbie? Why did you get so upset?
Well, if it were any old thing, like not doing the laundry or something he said he would do, I don't think I would get mad. But Joaquin thinks we don't care, that we don't really want him home. I just thought he would throw this in my face because Ralph slept too late. Just really got me cranked.
Okay. So sometimes you get upset when a promise is broken and it's something very important like a family thing, not just any old thing like laundry.
Yeah.
And then you get mad and you let him have it. You yell and stuff.
Yeah, she yells and watch out.
So it gets physical sometimes.
Yeah, but mostly just yelling.
Debbie, do you feel bad afterwards? Like you wish you hadn't reacted so much?
Yeah, sometimes. It's Susanna or Joaquin. I don't feel bad that I went off on Grace.
Thanks for being so candid with me. That takes courage. So, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about Susanna's birthday party. How do we deal with Grace's position that the trip to get the bike be supervised and support you as well? I mean, support you so that you keep your promise to Susanna. How do we do both? That way you and Susanna and Grace are happy and you don't feel bad afterwards and you don't get a free ride in the cop car.
Well, if Grace would just stop being so...
How about if I go with you guys? I know that Susanna doesn't really know me very well yet, and it's not the same as just you together, but if I get Grace's approval?
It's this Saturday, you know.
I know. It's okay with me. I don't normally work on Saturdays, but it doesn't mean I never work on Saturdays.